What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm currently chilling at Medway McDonald's, and that is because we're currently in the Garden of England, which is Kent. We are heading down to Margate this morning for OhSoRetro show. Now, we met up at South Mims Services on the M25 this morning at 5:30, and I forgot my tickets, so I've had to whiz back home and then get back around the M25 and down to our pit stop location, which is always this McDonald's whenever we go to OhSoRetro. Now, I left the boys at 5:30 at South Mims Services, and somehow I've beaten them to McDonald's. So I've already got my Mackies here. I'm going to scran this, wait for them, and then we will be on our way to the show. This is basically our sort of season finale when it comes to shows. I'm really excited for it. There's plenty of cars that I know are going. I'm looking forward to chatting to the owners, checking them out, and yeah, it should be a good day overall. So I'm going to wait for the boys to turn up and my old man, and then we shall get on the road. First one's here, better late than never, eh? Better late than never, going to get his Mackies. Oh, I'm already halfway through mine. Oh dear, couldn't make it up. I really did think I was going to be late and holding these up today, but nope. I've managed to make up some time, luckily. Look at the camera, look at the new camera, the way it's focusing and stuff. The boys have arrived, so we're going to get on our way to Margate. We've now arrived in a very overcast Margate, but it's not raining, and that's all we ask for, really. And you always know you're turning up to a good event when it is queuing. So we're currently in the queue, waiting to go in. It always queues just because it's such a big show, and the tickets actually sell out within like hours of them being released. First car of the show, and it's this lovely looking standard Mark II Fiesta. Love that. Honda engine in something you might not expect. This little Mini, looking at the front wings, and I think even the doors are all fiberglass. There's really nothing left of the interior either. I'm sure that's lots of fun to drive and really, really light. Okay, it's got its fuel cell in the boot as well. Pretty sure that boot lid is fiberglass as well. It can't weigh hardly anything. A lovely example of a Mark I Golf GTI, and a bit more of a future classic here in the Escort Gear SI, but it's in really presentable condition, featuring the alloys as well. Didn't take us long to stumble across another Mark II Fiesta. Now this one's got the 1.7 Puma engine installed into it, which you don't see as often as the usual Z-Tecs, but yeah, it's very nice in there. It's got some Recaro seats as well. All the back is stripped out and is sitting on some lovely banded steels. I really like the smooth boot with no wiper. It's also got two fog lights, the double fog lights, and this pretty wacky exhaust. Mark III Fiesta, nice and low on the pepper pots. And next to that we've got the Fiesta XR2 Mark II with its original pepper pots. Crazy looking Mark I Escort with the exhaust coming out of the boot. Yeah, this is very crazy. So it's completely space framed, and just look at the size of that wing. You can tell it's got a serious bit of kit under the bonnet. Another completely different Escort, but the same in some sense because it is still a Mark I Escort, but this is a very original looking example. I love all the bits of chrome. It's absolutely immaculate paintwork, but we're quite unsure on what it might have under the bonnet. Is there a Larry engine under there? Who knows? Seems like we're on a bit of a Mark I Escort theme at the moment. Another Mark I with what I assume is a 2-litre Pinto in the bay. I'm loving that blue checkered roof, really sets it off. Lovely looking Mark II Escort, and what's caught our eye straight away is the rocker cover. got HPE sticker on it, but also the airbrushing that's been done on that is really nice. It's got a Santa Pod number on the rear window. I wonder what its best time was going down a quarter mile. Yeah, nice 1600 Sport there. Loving the Morris Minor with the flames down the side of it. It's got a Rover V8 installed, and what you find with quite a few of these cars is the seats have been sort of placed where the rear seats would be because that engine has been brought so far back. Yeah, really cool. I do love the flames down the side of it as well. Can't beat that custom job. Nice looking Hillman Imp next to the VW bread van. Not sure what it is about these, but yeah, always like these. It's not all just about the Ford hot hatches. Looking around this Mark II Golf GTI. Really can't beat the look of these when they're slammed on a set of BBS wheels. Just look at them. They look absolutely lovely. And sticking with that hot hatch theme, we've came across this Phase 2 Mark II Fiat Uno Turbo. I believe it's a 1.4 turbocharged engine. Yeah, really cool to see that. This Mark II Escort is described to be a work in progress. Belongs to a bloke on Instagram. I think his tag is Brad Boost, but yeah, it's got the 2.3 litre engine in there. All the interior looks nice and original. Really love the look of this. Now both of these, I believe, are his car. We've had the red one on my stand at Ford Fair before. It's absolutely lovely, honestly. From the paintwork to the wheels, it's a stunning example. You've got the gloss black roof instead of the vinyl, or where the vinyl would be, it's now gloss black, which I think just looks brilliant. And once I show you guys under the bay, you'll understand why I love this car so much. And there it is, the turbocharged Pinto engine. Yeah, this car is an absolute dream, and well, I gather quite a bit of inspiration from cars like this for my Mark II Escort, but seeing both of these two here today is just brilliant. How about this for a car you rarely see on the roads these days, a Volvo 480 ES. Great to see one of them here today. And I've also just come across Chad's Mark VI Escort, and he's just recently fitted these softline alloys to it. Now, a hot hatch that's getting increasingly rare on the roads these days are the Corsa Bs. This one's been modified slightly with the Moret headlights and a few bits and bobs, but I really do like the look of this, and I think once these are sort of modified and done properly, they look really nice. Another maritime blue Mark II Fiesta on the pepper pots. Now, I met this bloke a couple of years ago here at OhSoRetro, and he was explaining how he wanted another Mark II Fiesta, and yeah, he's finally got one. It's really good to catch up today, and yeah, check out his Mark II Fiesta. How's this for a long roof classic Ford in this Cortina Crusader? It's a estate. I absolutely love the long roofs. Long roofs and vans. Yeah, they're just special, but this one looks really cool. And I also think the original steels have been banded, which really set it off from the rest. Seen another Corsa B, but completely different to the one that we looked around a minute ago. This one is very max powered out, but I've actually got quite a lot of time for this. A lot of detail and attention has gone into it. Even bits like blending the front bumper into the wing, and adding these little slits. It really has had a lot of hours spent on it. Yeah, I like that. Another Mordor Escort with the colour-coded lip at the front. This is pretty similar to how I want mine to look, although I'm going to be running square headlights instead of circled. Oh, I love seeing them. Really makes me want to get mine on the road. We've already seen one really cool long roof already today here at OhSoRetro. We've just come across this Granada estate. How brilliant is that? A lovely original Mark IV Escort in maritime blue, and another original example in this Mark IV estate. Been talking a lot about long roofs so far, but this is lovely. And also noticed the bumpers on this, not really grey, they're sort of like a browny grey, but they're in really lovely condition, and this one's fitted with some pepper pots as well. Here's an engine you would not expect to see in a classic Ford Escort. Now, this is a ST180 engine, which is fitted to the ST180 Fiestas, so your Mark 7 Fiesta STs, but it's been fitted to this Mark II Escort estate. Now I did come across this earlier on in the year and it just blew me away. The quality of this build is amazing. Me and Dad were just looking inside and sort of taken back by the tunnel because it's been done so well. That gear stick looks like it's meant to be there. It's all been designed around the engine, around the builds. I just think, well, you know, a lot of time and effort has gone into this, so it's really nice to see it out here again. I really want to try and chat to the owner today, so hopefully if he's about, we might be able to find out a bit more information on the build. And next to the Escort, we have got Leon's Granada. Nice to see one still about. A bit of duct tape on the bumper never goes amiss. I haven't moved far along before I spotted Tom's Mark II Escort. Now this is another Mordor. It's a huge inspiration to my build as well. It's got his 2-litre Pinto in there. Yeah, he's been fiddling around with this. I've been following the progress on Facebook. Yeah, really like that. The alley cats on the Mark I Fiesta. Probably the first Mark I I've seen today actually. There's a few Vauxhall Novas here today, which are always nice to see. Now this one needs a bit of body work. It's sort of half done, but the interior is all stripped out. I wonder if there's like a bigger engine in here. I'm not too sure. It's clearly a work in progress, but really great to see it on the road. Got another Nova next to it. And then we've got this really wacky Nova. It's, what would you call that? A Nova Ute? Is that it? Nova Ute? Is that what they called it? Yeah. Oh yeah. That is pretty cool. It's even got some like blue tint into the rear window. Oh no, it's got the tint on all the windows. Yeah, that is very unique indeed. Lovely Peugeot here in this green colour. I believe it is the original green colour, but something else I'm loving is the original Peugeot headlight protectors. They're like the plastic protectors you get, and they've even got them for the fog lights. Don't really see anything like that anymore. And next to this we have a stunning Mark I Fiesta XR2. How rare is that these days? We are having a bit of a long roof day here at OhSoRetro, but we just found another one. Got some different Ford alloy wheels on it and it's been lowered slightly, but yeah, really like the look of this. I am seeing quite a lot of classics for sale at OhSoRetro this year. Perfect place to advertise, I guess. Now you've got this Transit pickup, Mark I, which is for sale for £15,500. Great to see a Metro here today as well. Now this is the model of it is a Studio 2. It's got all of these green bits on it. There's like a green stripe on the door card, green stripe on the seats. But nice to see this example here. Lovely Z-Tech installed into this Mark II Escort. Great to see that the cam cover's been colour coded to the striking yellow colour as well. Love that. Oh yes, they've even painted part of the dash in body colour as well. That's what I've done to my Mark II Escort. Very nice. I've got to say, this is a first for me. This is a Polo transfer. Now it's on French plates. I can only assume it's travelled over from France, but this is just wicked. I absolutely love it. It reminds me of my dad's Mark V Fiesta van. It's a courier van, so it reminds me of like the Ford courier vans, but it's obviously a Volkswagen Polo, but it's just brilliant. So cool. You've got this massive rear window at the back. I just love everything about this. So unique and quirky. I've never seen one of these before. The wheels are lovely as well. Just showing off the quality of my new camera here, but we've come across another Mark I Escort. It's in red. Seems to be loads of them in red today, but this one is a gleaming example. I think Dad just spotted out. Yeah, it's got pads and discs all round, so it's had a rear disc conversion. But that's not where they stop with this one. It's also rocking the Cosworth engine. And another pair of Mark I Escorts. Very bold and striking colours. First one, Le Mans green. I'm not quite sure on the orange. Not sure on the name of the specific orange, but both lovely examples. And another crazy looking Mini with, yet again, a Honda engine in it. The best thing about this one is the whole front end flips up, so the wings and the bonnet are sort of moulded together, so you can work on that with ease. But yeah, this is crazy. The Honda powered Minis always get me. They sound amazing and they just go like stink. And someone has actually put a Honda engine in a Mark 1 Fiesta before. Chris Vernon done that in his blue Mark 1 Fiesta. That was very cool. I have to try and insert a clip, but... yeah, Honda powered four-draw is cool. Also, something else I've just noticed, like the modern Minis, it's got the Union jacks in the rear lights, which is a really neat and subtle touch. I was only just talking about these Corsa Bs a minute ago. I've never seen so many at a show, but here is the ultimate sleeper. Still got its merit badges on the side. The paintwork looks fairly original, so I'd be surprised if it's ever been resprayed, but it has got the 2-litre Vauxhall engine in there. So with the bonnet down, this would look like a real great sleeper. Such a clean car. Yeah, I really like that. Well, the sun is starting to shine here at Margate, and look at this beauty. A Mark 1 Fiesta van. How rare is that? Don't think you'll be spotting another one of them for quite a few months. Very, very rare nowadays. And next to that, we've got this Mark 2 Escort, which has got a different engine in it. I believe it's a Saab engine, but I could be wrong. Talking about rare Mark 1 Fiestas, here we have a Mark 1 Super Sport, front quarter opening windows, and it also has that lovely tartan interior. You just can't beat it. This one's fitted with a roll cage as well. But as Dad's rightly just said, rarer than the XR2 now. Great to see Dale and have a catch up in his Mark 2 Fiesta. Yeah, really cool, this thing. And nice to see it out today as well. Can't beat a Mark 2 Escort with a lovely neat ST170 install. Let's have a look in here. Oh yeah, loving them Recaro seats as well. They are proper nice. Want to fit them kind of seats to my Escort when I finally get it on the road. Nice RS steering wheel as well. And this lovely looking Anglia as well. Check out the interior of it. Oh, I'm loving that. Wow, that is stunning inside. It's even got, look at that, even got a Mark 2 Mitch air freshener. Few people are starting to disappear. That's why there's a few empty spots in the car park, but this Mark 3 Fiesta is still here. I love seeing the basic models. The Fiesta Flight actually looks like a picture of the Concorde on that, really, doesn't it? There's been a great selection here at OhSoRetro, and we've seen quite a lot of Cortinas and Granadas. It's great to see this Cortina still featuring its vinyl roof. Yeah, really like that. I know I've just been talking about Granadas and Cortinas, but this Sierra's caught my eye as well. Really like that. It's got the fog lights in the base spec bumper. Ah, so cool. It's been a show of long roofs today. And a Cortina with a wicked engine swap. The 2.3 litre Ford engine. Bet that does some lovely burnouts. Now we've stumbled across this Nova saloon and I absolutely love it. It's actually got a sticker on it saying it's the winner, or a winner, of this year's OhSoRetro show. Yeah, really love this. Just love the colour, love the stance, 2-door model. Yeah, that is so cool. And it's even got green interior, which you can just about see. Now that is lovely, that is. Here's a little shot of all the motors. Sometimes forget to do it at shows. It's Dad's Mark II Fiesta van. This is Connor's Mark II Fiesta, which is actually for sale. Such a great example. It's for sale for £3,600. Here's Daniel's Mark II, and of course at the end there's my Mark II Fiesta. Well, there we go. That is the end of OhSoRetro 2024. It was a brilliant show. I had some real genuine people come up and have a chat. I really enjoyed the show, looking around it. We pretty much got around all of it. Might have missed a couple of rows of cars, but what was there and what I saw was brilliant quality and really enjoyed it. Now, we left at 3 o'clock and it is now 7 o'clock, so it took a little bit longer to get home than the usual 2 hours, but the M2 was completely closed, and as we were walking around the show, everyone was talking about that. So yeah, we left at 3 o'clock, expecting a bit of traffic, but it is what it is. And you know what, it's a great season finale. I love going down to Margate. It's a real nice atmosphere. But what I think we're going to do next time is maybe make a weekend of it, because I know quite a few people already do that. Maybe we'll go down Saturday morning, enjoy a full weekend, and then have the show on the Sunday. Just, yeah, I think that'll work out quite well. But honestly, I'd just like to thank everyone who came over and said they enjoy the channel. It really does spark new and fresh motivation inside me to keep the channel, like, going, do you know what I mean? Like, if it wasn't for people's input and their feedback, then it would probably go a bit stale, dare I say it. So it's great to hear people's feedback on what they like on the channel, what they're hoping to see next. Plenty of people asking about the Mark II Escort, and I am going to be cracking on with that very, very soon. But as I say, it is late. I need to get the Mark II Fiesta tucked up away. I'd say for winter, but it probably will come out again for a show. But if you did enjoy this video, please do give it a like, and if you like what you see, subscribe to the channel to see more. Thank you all for watching, and until the next one, I'll see you guys later.